Then the mystery man that seems to be in this trio, Keegan Murray, 6'8", 6'11" wingspan, not giant, but not bad. Has the ability to get that defensive rebound for you and take it coast to coast for a dunk or a layup. Man led all of college basketball last year in points, second in rebounds. One of the few things he did very well in college, he played that Kevin McHale kind of low post game. Great footwork, back to the basket, a lot of moves to get points. That's in college. In the NBA, it's going to be bigger dudes. I don't know how much we're going to see him trying to enforce his will down on the block. But kid shoots just under 40% from downtown this past year, 44% from top of the key. And if you're looking in a pick and pop situation, and this is that guy for you, he's hitting 44 from top of the key. Very happy with that. Would have no problem with that whatsoever. Defensively, we got to see. In college, he was great. Had a great defensive rating, third best block rating, 13th best steal percentage. Again, this is in college. We're going with bigger, faster, stronger now. Not everything is going to translate. But from what I saw from Murray in the games that we watched against Iowa and in the Big Ten tournament, and what I've seen on tape, I like. And I would prefer Murray over Ivy in a heartbeat. Me personally.
The biggest downfall with Keegan Murray, there's two of them, right? One is he's going to be 22 years old as a rookie. And these other guys we're talking about, Shaedon Sharpe at least, I'm not quite sure how old Jaden Ivey is. But, Shaedon Sharpe is 19. I think he's like 19, 18, almost 19. On the nose. So 3 years younger, essentially, than what Keegan Murray is. So by the time Keegan Murray's first contract is up, he's already 26, 27 years old. 26. And again, him not being great at any one thing, and I don't know that nobody's able to score as easily as they are in college. It's not easier to score in the NBA than it is in college. And I understand that, but I don't know, it just seemed like a lot of Keegan Murray's buckets were because he was able to just score on those guys so easily and impose his will. Obviously, it's not going to happen in the NBA. The three-point percentage thing, that kind of scares me a little bit, and I might be totally off about this, and I'm almost ready to be wrong about him as a three-point shooter in the NBA, but he was just under 40%. His first year, though, I think he was like under 30%. So it was a huge variance between the 29 and then the 38% that he ended up being from year to year. And the college three-pointer is also closer than the NBA three-pointer. So I do have concerns about his shooting ability translating. He's not a great free throw shooter. I don't think any of these guys are great free throw shooters, which is usually something that can help translate to NBA three-point percentage as well. So I don't want to say that's a misnomer because he's obviously able to knock down the shot. I just don't know that you're looking at a guy coming in and blazing it from three like Max Strus or something. I don't know that I see that. And he'll be able to contribute defensively. He'll be able to rebound. Like I said, he can do a lot of things. But when we're looking at pick number 5, I think both Sharpe and Ivy have higher ceilings than what Murray is able to give you. Although Murray might be, I don't even know, because I think that might be Ivy. The one who's, I guess you say, has the highest floor, or like this person is most likely to be in the NBA in 5 years. Just because he can do a lot of things okay, but I don't know that he's ever going to be, counted on to be like a real guy on a championship caliber team, which is what the Pistons are obviously hoping to build.
Look at you talking out of both sides of your mouth, telling me about, don't worry, they can learn how to shoot. Apparently, Keegan Murray can't learn how to shoot, though. Nope, not this.
No,
not
he
this
can't.
Boy.
Everybody else can.
Everybody else can. Comparisons for his game. Look, the highest comparison they gave him was a Chris Bosh. I'm not going to be upset if the man turns out to be like Chris Bosh. Right. I'm just saying. Yeah. Another one was Kyle Kuzma, who we both know is better than Jason Tatum years ago. Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, it was during their rookie years, I'm sure. Or maybe during their second years.
Kyle Kuzma, look, there's still time. There is still time. No, but I see what you mean. There's not that one thing with Keegan Murray that you have that you can talk about and point to with Jaden Ivey, or you can point to with Shaedon Sharpe. There's still a bit of a mystery on Sharpe. Again, we haven't seen him play college ball. No idea what's going to translate, but he has that athleticism, and that's the thing you can point to. He's got that wingspan. That's the thing you can point to. Jaden Ivey, plays like Westbrook does. He's aggressive and he's explosive and all that. You can point to that. With Murray, he does a lot of things really well. He has some finesse. He's got a little bit of quickness. He's got a little bit of speed. He's got a tiny bit of ball handling. Is he going to create his own shot? Absolutely not. He is not going to sit there and cross up a guy and step back and hit a shot at him. He's a guy who's going to need a pick, or a pick and pop situation, something like that, where the defender leaves him. That's where he's going to get his buckets. He's going to get second chance points for you, putbacks, things like that. He does a lot of the dirty work. Does that translate to him being a great star? No, absolutely not. It doesn't automatically mean that at all. He could very much be a middle of the pack NBA player where he gives you about 10, 12 points. He gives you about 8, 10 rebounds, and that's his career. Do you want that at the number 5 pick? No, absolutely not. You'd rather have that in the second round. But I like what I've seen from this kid's game. You don't lead college basketball in scoring by, you have to be at least decent as a scorer in different ways, and he has shown that.
Carson
again,
Edwards did.
This is against college players where 2/3, 3/4 of the league are not going on to do anything after they're done with college. Now you got to do it with the big boys. So.
Man on a mission, I'ma get it. You know I be on the way.